Hey, welcome to Sum It Up with the Summers. We're getting into sex in society. Has it influenced you for the good, for the bad? And what do you like today in your relationship intimately with your partner? Let's dig into it today. Sex in society.
What's going on, good people? Welcome back. Another episode, Summing Up with the Summoners. It's your boy Damon.
And Katoya.
You know what it is. We're back. Still in our February series all about sex. We've already talked about sex is a good thing. We already hit those sex expectations. And today, we're going to pull back some layers when we're talking about sex in society. How does that play a part for us individually, collectively, and definitely in our relationships?
I like it.
You know what I'm saying? But before we do anything,
I like it, girl.
oh,
Don't you know
who is it?
like
The Hamptons?
Sammy. Who's the Hamptons?
You don't remember the Hamptons? Did you wear my jacket? Anyway.
You're the one. Hey.
Is that Sammy too?
No, that's wear my jacket.
Oh, was it? I only know the hook. You went into the verse. Anyway, we got to tell y'all, thank y'all, man, so much for rocking with us. We appreciate that, and we're excited to dive into it today. The comments, the dialogue, the engagement over on Instagram. Sum It Up Summoners. Check us out. Sum It Up Summoners has been dope. So if you're not there, follow us because that's what we keep it going. That's what we keep the going.
Yeah.
Let's dive in though. Let's get right to it here. Sex in society. Big question of the day. Do you think in society specifically sex is overrated, underrated, appropriately rated? What do you think about it in our society?
I mean, sex is always overrated. Where is it? The only place sex is underrated is in Christian circles. People just try to act like sex ain't good, ain't real.
Shh, don't talk about
ain't
that.
Available,
don't talk about that. Shh.
Ain't desired.
And then when you say I do, boom!
You better go get you some.
You better get in there.
What?
You better do your thing.
What kind of weird transition
What you been
was
learning?
that?
Was a big transition. That was a shift, sir. That was a whole different type of shift.
I mean, I just came up with that, but I feel like 100%.
That's like if you go for like you've been vegan your whole life, and then you hit 21, they're like, all right, fam, let's go.
Or
It's butcher night. It's butcher
say.
night. What you mean?
Well, that's why we can't eat right now. You just be like, hey, I've been living my
Oh.
life. You need to go vegan.
Whoa.
I do like the idea of like full
Just all
board
in.
available
All in.
to you. But yeah, that's what I think. I think it's overrated
Yes.
and like just the world and society, everything we see.
Yeah.
I just saw this reel that like had me rolling. It was like, singles in love, but we're right around Valentine's Day or just left Valentine's Day at the time y'all listening to this, and it was like this real girls just like knocking down I love you, kicking all the Valentine's Day stuff. It was just like, man, this sucks. And I was like, yeah, because love is all around, but love is special, and like Valentine's Day isn't like, I know it can bring some feels, but a lot of babies are born around or made in this month. So sex is love and sex and romance in general. Excuse me, I feel are like really
sure.
It's everywhere in your face. And it is something to be desired. We all want some type of affection, companionship.
Yeah.
And I think you can place that affection and love into some of your friendships, and you can also place that into your relationships if you have it. But sex is 100% overrated. But it's great. Like, I mean,
sex is a good thing.
It's good. So
this.
I get it, but like to hit you every single place is a little hard. What's your thoughts?
Sex is without a doubt overrated in our society. It's really I've had this stuff for a long time.
I mean,
I've had this stuff for a long time.
Overrated is such a hard word.
No,
sex is 100% great and good and wonderful, but we put 100% emphasis on
the
it.
highest pedestal.
I agree with
From
that.
magazines growing up to music videos to vernacular to slang to how you feel at a random sock hop. Like, it is everywhere, and it just gets in everything. It's like sex is like sand. Once it gets in, it does not get out, and it's everywhere. It's just like I just want to hold her hand and chill at this movie,
Right.
or it's just like I just want to be friends. Hey, you talking to Shonda? No, like Like we're just friends.
Yeah.
Or you open up a magazine cover, or you try to watch a video, or you try to text a person, or you get on social media. It's just always there. Why? Because it's been placed on a pedestal so high. It's like, society, settle down.
Yeah, I know. You can look at something without it naturally being just overly sexy. But society throws it in our face, and therefore we take a lot of these ideas, perceptions into our world. Like, y'all, I just, I feel like I knew about sex and stuff early and was probably talking about stuff I didn't need to, but I just will never forget when that Genuine song came on, and I had went to this hotel party when I was in middle
What Genuine song?
So Anxious.
Oh, So Anxious.
I had never seen a man move his body like that.
Never seen a man move his
A
body.
teen boy.
A teen boy. Not Genuine.
It wasn't even a man.
Not Genuine.
I went to this party.
You talking about a boy?
No, see, that was live in my face.
That was live in your
I
face.
had seen Genuine on the
music
video. That's
on the
one
box.
thing.
On the box.
The real box, like box.
You
TV.
got the flavor.
Yeah, so I went to this hotel party. I don't know why, how, or how that happened, but I did. And I was just like, I just had never felt such things in my body.
In the body.
I was just like, oh.
Oh, he worked.
Oh my gosh. And I just remember the strong appeal. Now, granted, I was a horny teen, most horny teens are going to feel that way.
Horny teens feel horny teens?
But it was like just in your face, like it was a dance party. And back in the day,
let's talk about it for a minute. We got this out podcast. Let's talk about parties for a second. Girls used to bring they used to bring shorts apart from just the dress, so they're like, oh, we finna go in. Like we about to be cute and get the pics.
So much grind.
But we about to grind. There was so one of my favorite bits, I need to bring that bit back. I haven't done that bit, is about my first house party. And I talk about the first time I'd ever seen a guy and girl dry humping, and then my time with it, and I have this whole little twist at the end. But it was such an era for a young person.
I don't think they do that no more.
And
I don't think they really do that no more.
No, they still do. I
don't think they really do that.
Were they back to the sock hop?
They just be like, hey.
No.
TikTok.
No.
Roll.
No.
Hit.
No.
No, now they just be like, let's go. Like now they done cut out the middle.
They cut out the dry. Man, cut the dry. It is not dry anymore.
It's just like when you listen to music, the comparison from back in the day to today, right?
It can
like,
be a little more explicit, a little more
it's so
straightforward.
more explicit and straightforward. So I think the kids are a little bit more wild these days.
Did you ever
where are they going to dance? I don't even think that's a thing.
It's definitely a thing.
Somebody let me know what the teens doing. I got one. About to have one. I need to know what's going out there. I don't know.
Did you ever have somebody hold up a person? You ever dancing on a guy and his friend was holding him up?
Nah, I just corner folks on walls. Get your support, bro. Just crazy times, but like that shaped perspective. Then you watching the movies and you reading romantic novels, and it does.
Even burger commercials get sensualized. Like, why are you flipping that burger like that, bro?
Oh my goodness.
Just
there was
beef
never
patty. What the?
Oh, that makes me think of Haagen-Dazs in China.
What did? Oh, yo.
The most sexualized ice cream in China. I was just like,
whoa.
Why is this ice cream sexy?
Why is this sensual ice cream?
And I never even had Haagen-Dazs in America.
Bean? What? Why you say bean so hard?
They did say bean. One trying one. It's just like the most. I mean, I don't know. I did not know the words. That could be very rude, but I didn't. But it wasn't English. I should have known ice cream. Just a disclaimer, we lived there for a while, so a lot of things. But
it was very centralized.
Ice cream, Haagen-Dazs was super centralized.
Yeah.
Sexualized.
Yeah.
It was wild. So
it was wild.
It was like, I guess we should go eat that.
Yeah.
Because that's some sexy ice cream.
Sex sells. Oh, sexy ice cream.
Man, I'm gonna eat that. We're gonna have sex. Like what?
We might use it in sex. Oh, sexy ice cream.
Ice cream sex.
Oh, sexy ice cream. I ain't never seen no ice cream that's sexy. Yeah, when else you had sexy ice cream, y'all? Listen to us. Are you listening?
Oh, this is funny.
Sex in society. That's what we're just starting this out. Like when we talk about sex in society, it's overrated because it goes everywhere like glitter, and it just doesn't get away from you. It just does not. And so that creeps in on your perspective, that creeps in on your expectations, that creeps in on your communication, your wants. And you'll look up and you have two different people take this society, these societal norms and et cetera, and pressures, right? And we'll come in, Katil, you'll come in with a perspective. I'll come in with a perspective, and it's like,
Damon thought I was gonna be hanging from chandeliers and stuff.
I was like, yo, what's up? Why you ain't covered in rose petals? What's popping? Like, what we doing?
I was like,
where your strawberries?
I'm just.
Why is there no whipped cream in this house? What are we talking about? Damon, you're 21. Settle down.
But that's what you think. You know, it's just, and I think there is something to say how you gravitate to what you think you like and why you think you like it. And we'll dig a little deeper in that when we come back after our break, just kind of talking about like kind of understanding sex, because we come into sex with our philosophies based upon, you know, what we've seen, what we've heard, what's been in our face, what your friends do, what your friends say, and all of this. But what does it look like now as legit adults who are having sex and figuring it out? Like, you have to recalibrate what sex is to you in your marriage, how you like it, what you like. Is this okay? What are your norms? So back in the day when it sounds really odd saying it like that. But successful meetings have norms, right? You know, like when we were in our teacher meetings and things like that, we norm. This is the norm.
One mic.
Yeah, one mic. Speak up. Give space. You know, all these type of things. But like your sex, you know, like it's what we like. These are just, you know, I like it like this. I like it like that.
I don't like it like this.
Right. And I've talked to some friends, and you know, you have to do that in your relationship, in your marriage, and your relationship, saying, hey, let's check in. Yeah. You know, do you actually like it when I do that? Do you like it when we do this?
I don't.
Yeah, like,
I don't like that at all.
No, I don't want to. Do you want to try that? Hey, you know, like, give it. Like, it's worth the conversation to understand. So you're on the same page, and you are not only just doing something you think you should be doing, but something that you all are actually enjoying.
Absolutely. We were watching something a few weeks ago, and the makeup scene, you know, TV, like we talk about society, TV and movies, unrealistic. Used to be one of my old favorite bits, movie sex, TV sex, real life sex. But we were watching this movie, and it had makeup sex. You remember this conversation we had? And we kind of giggled, and we was like,
tell me what it was.
I don't remember the movie, but I remember us giggling about the idea, the concept of makeup sex. Yeah. We get into this big tiff, this big spat, and then movies and TV, they'll have this passionate, rip clothes off, stop arguing, I'll kiss you when you're trying to yell at me, baby boy. Like, just this makeup sex session. And I was like, do we have makeup sex?
No.
And we were laughing. I was like,
don't nobody want to be kissing you.
I don't want to be around you.
I'll make up if we make up. It's only sexy like, if we make up.
Yeah, in the moment?
In a minute?
No, baby. No. I'm a dweller. No, you can get your hands off me. That's
Damon's
what you can
do. Please stop. Don't touch me. Like, he's so direct when he's upset. He's like, no, go. And I'm like, hey, I'll try to, like, make it softer, but it only works when there's actually a real resolve. In the middle of it, it's not working.
In the middle of it. Yeah. I'm gonna try to kiss you when you're trying to yell at me. What?
Does that turn you on? No.
Damn it, I don't care. Yeah?
No thanks. That is not a turn on for me. That's important to discuss, guys.
Society.
I'm attracted when you fuss at me. Okay. That's a foreplay for you. You should discuss that. It's not going to work over here for us.
Oh, my goodness. But those are the type of traps that society, specifically around sex, will set us up for.
And then mentally now we're questioning, well, we don't do that. Are we all right?
Are we all right?
Are we fiery?
Oh, that's it.
Spicy and sexy enough?
We don't do that. Are we this?
That.
Damn, we don't do it like that, baby. You never took me. You never pulled my hair.
Run it.
First off, you have a low fanny.
Run it.
A, that ponytail is a rental. B.
But if you do like a rental. But if you do like a little pull, be like, hey, pull my hair.
Pull my hair. But don't
say
get caught,
what you want.
But don't get caught up in the trap, though, are we?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, I was just saying, run that back. That's been episodes ago where we talked about comparing to others. It goes even in your sex life because you compare your sex or your sex life or your activity or your expectations or how y'all do it to what you see, what you hear. I mean, I'm telling you, I learned so much from music. I'll be like, God, dog, what is that?
What y'all doing?
Well, that, but my little self was like, let's go try it. I'm going to bring this in.
We bring some stuff. We brought some stuff in that bad boy.
Because it was fun to try, right?
We bring some stuff in here.
And then we're ready to do it.
That's next week episode.
I don't know about all that. But, oh, listen. You gotta keep it going.
You gotta keep it going.
And you gotta put it into perspective.
Absolutely.
So you're thinking about, like, really ponder on what ideals, philosophies, thoughts you're bringing in from society's expectations of sex that could be helpful, right? Bringing something like, oh, that's different. All right, maybe we should, maybe not like that.
Sure.
Or, this is 100% unhelpful for us. And I have some incorrect views of how sex is and for us than what I'm thinking it should be.
Yeah. So ooh, it's good stuff. I'm enjoying this. Hope y'all enjoying this. We got pause. We got to take a quick sponsor break. We'll be back.
So I don't really love to cook as the primary cook in this family. However, what I do like is to jazz up the meals when I do cook, right? I'm looking for spices, seasonings, dry rubs, and I found a good place. It is Artisan Dry Goods made by beautiful Briny C. So a little bit of everything to spice up, jazz up your meal. It is a local store right here in Atlanta, but ready to ship out to you all over the world.
Absolutely. And they're legit. I'm going to be honest with you here. Forbes, The Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon, and Oprah's magazine. And you know Oprah only going to promote the good stuff, all right? So check them out. Instagram, beautiful Briny C. Make your kitchen better. All right, I'm talking about real good ingredients, urban gardens, local farms, so it's good for your taste buds, good for your body. Check them out, and let's get to the episode.
All right, make sure you check them out. Let's keep digging in.
Let's go.
How has society changed, shaped, made you ponder? So let's keep talking about it. I want to talk a little bit, when I think about, like, when we're saying, hey, take some time to figure out what works for you.
Sure.
Right? And talk about sex, right? It's okay. Like, we're always talk about stuff.
Yeah.
But that's because going unsaid is unclear.
Ooh. Say that again.
Going unsaid is unclear. Unsaid is unclear. It's just that simple. And if it's unsaid, then it leaves
that word.
Ambiguity.
Uncertainty for now.
Ambiguity.
I know that word. Ooh, did you hit it?
Ambiguity.
Ooh.
Yeah, that was hard. Sorry.
Ambiguity.
Yeah, ambiguity. Right? we don't need anything confusing, lost,
ambiguous.
Weird, ambiguous. Yeah, we're just going to keep changing the tense of that word. And then that leaves somebody questioning, unsure, doubtful. Now you think it's you. Then maybe somebody be trying to cheat. Like, let's just be clear. And let's just get on the same page. So it's important. And there's highs, moments of this in your relationship, and there's lows, right? But let's just get back to talking. I had some friends recommend a TV show. And a lot of people feel a lot of ways about Gwyneth Paltrow. I haven't dug.
I think Gwyneth Paltrow, a couple years ago, she was the one who had a candle scent that's supposed to smell like her vagina. So
she's really interesting.
Yes.
I wonder what that smells like. I love how she's that intuitive with her.
Our house will never know.
But I'm going to get one made in my scent. Happy birthday, Damon. Weird. Okay? Weird. Anyway. It just smells like sex in here. Like, what? It's just so strange. Anyway, she's weird. Okay? She's done some weird stuff.
We got that part.
But but the good thing is that I don't want to talk about her or the show. She does have a show on Netflix. It's a 6-part series. Some people recommended, thought it was really good. But what I took away, because we didn't even finish, but what I did like, I'm a big fan of personality quizzes. I like finding out what somebody else thinks about me and how that's supposed to help me. This is before I found counseling. I actually found some one-on-one person to talk to. So I was like, come on, tell me about me. And so, but did you know there's practically a personality quiz for sex?
Come on.
And I think this is so helpful, and it is from, it's like the erotic blueprint.
Before you get into it, let's drop that in the show notes.
Let's do it.
We're gonna drop this personality
Yeah,
quiz.
there are 5 erotic blueprint types,
We're
and
gonna
it
drop
is
this
a
in the
sex
show notes.
quiz,
Very helpful.
right? So it really helps you kind of think through like what you like, how you like it, and you may even be surprised. So I definitely think this is something cool to look into, because we did the test and we found out what our highest levels were. I'm gonna just tell you the 5 top
Do it
types.
to him real quick.
It's energetic, sensual, sexual,
Come on.
kinky,
Talk to him.
and shapeshifter.
Bang.
And shapeshifter mean you into all the things.
Yeah.
But there's like higher levels for depending, and you may be surprised. You might be like, oh, am I kinky? But we only think about kinky when we think about like freaky.
That's the word. That's really the word. You a freak.
Whoa, what is that you doing? Bondage and whips and stuff like that. But it don't have to be that,
No, it don't.
And short kinky is like you like a little mix. You like a little tease, essentially, right? You like something to feel a little different. Sexual is like straight on.
Penetration,
like,
right?
Sexual is just like, I like it, I see it, I want it. Like you aroused by like literally what the society is telling
visual.
you. You see big boobs, you see big, you just like you're I see it, I think of it type of thing. Sensual was almost like just soft and romantic and gentle and some sort of that. And then there's this energetic where you like to feel the energies, like soft touch, just like the literal energies that the bodies can provide, like close proximity,
Caress.
but not, but like,
just
like lightly, like you don't even gotta move on it. So this is like my really, really brief, loosely type of description. But I think this is something really good to try. And get both of you to take the erotic blueprint to see what you like, because I think we know what we like.
Talk about it.
But it's based on what we know.
Or even don't know.
Or don't know, or what we think.
Yep.
Like most men are just like, penetration, that's it, let's go. Whoa, what if I need all kind of other things, or I want something else? And we talked about it last time, but it's every time needing to have this great finish, So I thought this was really helpful. It's only 6 episodes. I didn't realize that, so we should definitely finish it to give it a good go. Yeah. But
2, maybe 1.
They like 1
There
and
was
a
one
half.
interesting couple on them.
It was a couple of interesting folks, but you may be able to resonate. But I just thought it was real cool to be kind of like in a sex therapy like situation, and really think about like your relationship through the lens of a preference that could guide and give insight into 2 different type of energies or different sexual blueprints and how that works together. So I say take the quiz. And it's free. Like, free quiz? Sure.
Yeah. And
then learn a little something, and then have some more discussion about that. And then not only just discussion, but go try something.
Yeah.
Heat up your bedroom. Heat up wherever. Maybe it's no bedroom. Maybe that's the heat.
Heat up your sex life.
Heat up the sex life.
I think in society a lot of times it probably has lended itself to just being the sexual, right? Just kind of the visual, go monkey see, monkey do, go get it type of thing, where, right, there's this beauty in continuing to learn and discover with, this long lifelong partner here. And so, we're going to put that in the show notes. It's a free quiz. Do it, send it. If you're listening to this by yourself, send it to your boo. If y'all listening together, y'all do it together and come back, talk through, walk through it. It's really been insightful. Because, which leads to another piece here with that goes on. You said you heard that from a friend. And I don't know how little y'all talked about your results in your friend circle. Because I brought it.
Shared them, yeah. I'm like,
I brought it up. I think I brought either the episode up or I brought something up about it. I only have, which kind of leads to the other thing we're going to talk, society, also community, friendship. How often with your friends, your close friends, right? That close circle we've talked to for the last several months here. Do you talk about sex? Like, not in this like weird way, but like in this healthy way. Money, politics, race.
Again.
Career, and kids.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
in our circles, I think it's underrated how much we discuss some of this with like closer people. Like But it's changing and I'm loving it. I have some great sex talks with my closest friends and I'm like, oh guys, we're really getting into it, like this is good to like really process. And it's not like, girl, yeah, I take his it's not like that. It's just but it's like, no, I really enjoy trying to explore this. Well, do y'all do, it's just been good, healthy conversation. Or, man, we've been really struggling in this way, but it's just another way. It shouldn't be an off discussion, off the table type of conversation.
Do you have, maybe the question of the day, do you have close friends, a close friend or two, where you can have healthy dialogue about sex? It's one of the things, I joke whenever I get kind of into some sexual bits when I'm performing, I always kind of make this quip about how it's it's still, so you could be in a dark room on a Saturday night at 10:30 p.m., alcohol's going, we're laughing, have a good time, and sex gets in, a comic brings up something sexual and it still gets,
ooh, that's your private
right?
life.
You bringing this up?
Which is private.
True, right? When you talk about who'd you vote for? How much do you make a year? You know what I'm saying? It's like, do you spank your kids? Like, there's things that still kind of make you clutch your pearls, but at the same time, there's this freedom, there's this level of growth and development, and that simply came from somebody recommending it to us from a friend. We checked it out and we were able to have it and at least have a dialogue and continue to grow and explore ourselves.
Then go have sex.
One, right? Then go have sex, right?
I was like, ooh, this good.
And then even on a,
let's go try some.
Sure.
And go get that chain off that purse. We ain't got none of that. Go get a piece of that new feather.
Feather. The kids got that unicorn with the feather with the feather tail.
It's clean.
Bring the whole.
Take one.
Bring Harry bring the whole unicorn.
It'll have you want to be like what Barney bag. Let's just find what we got. What we gonna try.
So if your friends may bring up something, they may throw out an idea, throw out a toy, throw out a sex toy. Who knows what happens? But when we're having this dialogue, I think good things can come of it. Now, at this moment in my life, I don't have any friends that I feel like would go there with me sexually, which is unfortunate.
You don't know, that sounded really strange.
Did it? I thought it sounded very clear.
I see.
What did
I don't know any friends that would go there with me sexually.
Oh, I see. In hindsight, I can see.
But I got you saying you should have some.
Yeah, I mean, I'll tell you off air, but like, if there was going to be 6, 7 friends I would go with, I have 2. 2 gray hairs. You've been making up lies. People try to make up lies about you, y'all. People be trying to lie on you. Anyway, I'm gonna bring it up to a few more at my next wing night.
Well, I think it's about some people are more conservative and there's respect, and that's probably why you're thinking that your friends may lean more conservative in that discussion.
Oh, definitely in that discussion.
Yeah.
Yes, I am far left in that type of discussion. Comparative to those guys.
Yeah, I understand. That's respectable.
And I respect it, but I do think it is important to be able to have a place to talk and have healthy dialogue about a piece of you. We are holistic beings. We are having sex. I hope you're having sex. I want to have sex in my marriage. I want you as a husband or wife to not be walking in frustration and discomfort and silence because your sex life isn't what you desire and hope for it to be. Right? And if you're only talking about it maybe with your spouse, you know what I'm saying? It don't feel like you have another place that's comfortable, welcoming, encouraging, supportive to talk about that. I think that's a problem.
And when I was sharing with my friends, I just always be like, I'm so glad that is good for you. Like someone was like, we just recently kind of had this hash out, you know, what we like, what we struggling. Like we've seen a lot of infidelity in some other relationships and stuff like that. We just wanted to make sure we were clear on the same page, and it's been bomb. But I was like, that's what I'm talking about. Restore it, right? I like that. I don't like that. I love it mid-date. Let's just go. Be on the same page, because forget society and its rules, it's what you want and how y'all want it and what works best for you. I feel like that's what this series should be called. What works best for you? As for me and my house. This is what we gonna do. We enjoy it, we love it, we like it. You love it, you like it, we love it.
That's so true. Because I remember being in high school, I don't know what class it was. Maybe it was Miss Wolf. Shout out to Miss Wolf, great English teacher. Well, we were talking about magazines, print publication, and we talked about Cosmopolitan, and of course it was, all of this thing for young girls specifically as a target market. I don't know what's their target market, 16 to 25, but it was like 6 ways to help your man orgasm or something like that, and it was just
16
you know what I'm saying, whatever the case may be, but like. What's good for you? What's working for you is the thing that matters. Because there may be some sex no-nos where it's like this that don't work. Like
we don't like it.
I have one friend, one of our close friends. I remember him telling us a long time ago. It was probably about 4 guys. We were hanging out. The topic got brought up about oral sex, and he was like, "Yeah, that's a no for me." And the whole room was just like, "For real." Both ways, give and receive, and it was like, yeah, and like he was like, we have communicated that we're good with that, and I was like, you gotta what's good for you, right? And that would be a sex no for them in that couple in a relationship, and so you can't be looking at a magazine or social media or whatever else unless society weed in. If y'all don't need it, don't do it.
I think that's really good too, because what if you said that when you didn't understand anything, or you liked something, or you didn't know, and now you're like, yo, actually,
George,
come make this happen.
Can I have a repeat for 500, please?
Actually, I'd like to revisit. I'd actually like to trade you something else.
I had to put all the cards on the table. I want to renege.
Yeah, that I don't got a possible no more. It's official. I think that's worth the conversation.
Definitely.
Because then you're like unsatisfied, or you want to try something new. And again, like it can get stale, right? Just same position, same,
Bed.
thing, same place, same
playlist.
When people like make appointment, same place, same time. Yeah, like let's not make sex always like that, right? I remember there was a time I was like, can we just like schedule?
Yeah.
Can we just like do it on Monday and Wednesday, and we just know it's happening? And any other bonus, I just like it didn't work. But I really did think it was a great idea.
You did think that.
Because that's when I felt like he was just always like ready, and I was like, well, I gotta just always be ready every day. It's a lot of pressure. Can we just like
just lock it in? Can we just put this on the calendar?
I dare you. Let's just put it on calendar heart, and we know what's going down.
Monday, 9:15, 9:15, going down.
I'm still not slightly opposed to it. But you be ready, and but whatever works for you. Maybe you do schedule sex. Maybe every Friday night is your night. Whatever it works for you. I'm here to judge 0%.
Zero.
I just want us all to be happy in our relationships, and enjoy each other intimately.
That's what we want. That's all we want. That's the whole series.
Yes, but I also do want you to explore it a little creatively.
Oh, please do. Get you a feather. By the end of this series,
get you a feather. Is that your best creativity?
No, but I want you to start small. I want you to start. Don't jump to handcuffs if you're ready for handcuffs.
No, what I really want
start
you to
small.
Do is take that quiz.
Take that quiz.
I think you'd be really surprised and intrigued, like we were and I was.
Yes.
And
100%.
It made me think a lot about what I like and why I like.
That why?
Practically almost anything.
Shapeshifter.
I was like, oh, well.
Huh.
But I'm also a Gemini. I'm also a 7. So it sounds like I just love the taste of life. So I'm always down for just about anything. So I was like, yeah, that's pretty cool to
sound like me.
Understand that. And that's good for Damon to be like, hey, let's roll with it. What we got? Let's try it. Let's do it. And so I was like, I think that's really, and then to, get his top result and to be like, oh, okay, that makes sense, right? So, yeah, take the quiz. We'll definitely provide the link.
We're going to put in show notes, man. And we really hope this series specifically has been bringing some type of value. We've been enjoying it. It's been leaving to, we actually have to get out of here because we're getting a little sleepy. If we want to be people of our words, we got things to do. But we're gonna put that quiz down in the show notes down there. Also check us out. We're gonna keep this conversation going over on Instagram, y'all.
If only you have it with us.
Follow us. Sum It Up Sumners, SUM. Sum It Up Sumners over there on Instagram. We appreciate y'all. rocking with us, man. This is good. Tell your friends. Let them know. Damn, Nicatoya. Talk soon.